What's on your mind?
Oh, well, I'm actually calling on behalf of my boyfriend's brother.
Okay. That's pretty far removed, but what's up?
He's he's 19. He's a sweet kid, and he was walking down Venice with one of his friends a couple weeks ago, and without looking for it or asking for it, he was offered by, I assume, a legitimate doctor, a prescription for medical marijuana, and he got a license.
You mean right there on the street?
What?
He got some kind of note or something from a doctor right there on the street?
We looked it up. The guy has a doctor's office and everything. I prefer not to say on the air just because I don't want to.
Okay, you don't have to, but he wasn't in a doctor's office. He was on the street. That's what I'm trying to ask.
If you'd listen carefully, Ralph, she said he's walking on the boardwalk.
Right.
And somebody hustled the person.
I heard Venice.
For a prescription for marijuana.
All right, so, and he bought it?
He bought it for $20, and he's been using it. But the thing is, he shouldn't have it. He doesn't have a medical problem. He's just a kid that likes to recreationally smoke weed.
Okay, it's illegal for a doctor to prescribe without a examination. So it was illegal in the first place. And then they have to find an actual malady. And I know it's a sham today, but there are plenty of people who actually need it for true medical purposes. But you know, we have more marijuana dispensaries in Southern California than we do Jack in the Box.
By a lot.
So you know, there's an entire proliferation. I mean, L.A. is the new Amsterdam in terms of its red light district, its sales of marijuana, etc. Lots of problems out there.
Funny you should say that. I'm gonna hold up an article that you and I wrote in the Law Journal, the Daily Journal.
Oh.
Can you guys see this? Okay. Can you focus on that? All right. The title is "Identity Swap: California and Amsterdam." It's an article that Steve and I wrote. It's pretty close to on this subject.
So the bottom line is they shouldn't be doing what they're doing. There's very little enforcement in it. Everybody politically says they're going to do something about it, but you know, the state government isn't doing anything about it. The local governments really aren't doing anything about it.
Yeah,
and the police once in a while do something about it. The feds have stopped doing something about it. So you know, if you want to deal drugs legally in California, it seems to be that way. I heard that the importation of drugs into the United States is about a $65 billion industry. So we're the consumers, and you know, we send governments into Colombia, and we send governments into other places, and now all the drug lords got chased out of the other countries. They're now in Mexico killing each other. But the source is that's, you know, just selling drugs to people illegally.
Well, all that's accurate, and all that's been accurate for a long time. But to answer your question, if it were my girlfriend's, well, don't tell my wife, if it were somebody that I knew and they came to me with this situation, I would say, you really don't want to be the first person arrested in Los Angeles for an unlawful use of medical marijuana. You don't want to be the first person.
But if the doctor writes the prescription, then it's not an unlawful use. So.
Except it was given out fraudulently to begin with. It sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, they completely fabricated. I mean, the doctor pretty much came up with the reason without an examination.
That's wrong.
Of why he needed it.
You can call the State Board of Medical Quality Assurance, I think that's what it's called now, and complain about it, and let's see if they do anything about it.
Good luck.
That's what my boyfriend said, but I wanted to make sure that his brother wasn't going to get in trouble for this. I mean, he didn't.
They're going to go after that board. Will go after the doctor.
They approached him.
Yeah, as my partner's saying, that board exists to govern doctors' conduct, not patients' conduct. They protect patients. They protect the public. They go after doctors' licenses. That's what they do.
Okay, have a great day.
And that number on the internet.
And you know,
you can find it on the internet.
Your brother's brother isn't going to listen to you anyway, but
I think it's her boyfriend's brother, but whatever. Her brother's brother would be her brother.
I guess if you're in Arkansas, you'd be husband and wife then.
Okay. That's horrible.
Okay, 1-800-405-4222, Legal Help Live.